Hey everyone, today we're going to start talking about harmonics. Now harmonics are it's a beautiful chime sound that can be done on all stringed instruments, but it's especially easy and prevalent on the guitar because we have a frets that kind of mark where our harmonics are, at least the basic harmonics. You can work on what kind of sound your amp or your what pickup position your guitar likes the best with this. Most of the time it's going to be the bridge pickup position. And I had this lesson is going to have 3 exercises just learning where the most powerful harmonics are, which means they're also the easiest to get out of the guitar. And then we're going to have a little tiny etude that you can play over and over again just to get used to the really delicate fingering that is needed to play these harmonics, okay? So they're really nice sounding. I think you'll have some fun with it. If you get good at harmonics, they really open up doors to being able to tune the guitar more accurately through the more generic basic tuning exercises that usually beginner players do. That tuning with harmonics is far more accurate. So they're essential for playing and tuning and everything. So have fun with it. They sound nice, so I think you'll enjoy it. Okay? Bye-bye. Okay, so basically what a harmonic is you can divide the string length of a guitar into basically equal divisions. If you take the length from where the nut happens to the bridge happens and go to the exact midpoint, you'll have your 12th fret. That's the very middle of the string. And that has a harmonic node point, which all stringed instruments have. And we have a little bit easier than a violinist because we actually have a fret that we can aim for. We don't have to go by ear or feel. And what you basically do, you don't actually play the fret. What fret you're aiming for, so we're going to start with the harmonics that happen at the 12th fret, which is the double dot on most guitars, where there's 2 dots. It's basically an octave from the open strings, and we have, where the double dots are, the fret that comes after it, right here, the actual metal fret itself, that is the actual 12th fret. And that's why they call this fret space 12th fret, because when you put your finger down and the double dots, you have the string actually comes off that fret. But how do you play a harmonic? You actually don't press anything. You put your finger, probably most likely you're going to use the pad of the tips of your fingers, not right on the tip, but right in the inside pad where you have a kind of a flatter surface. A lot of players have a favorite finger that they use. I kind of like to use usually my 3rd finger a lot, but because it's got a big flat pad there. But you basically just have your finger directly over the fret, barely touching the string, as light as you can touch the string, not pressing at all, barely touching it, and then take the pick and pick the string, and then take your finger off of it, and then that gives you a harmonic. That was the 2nd string. I'm barely going to place it on the 3rd, hover right over that fret, and just pluck, pick, and then come off of it. So you let the string vibrate. So we're going to do that all the way across. The harmonics are the strongest at the 12th fret. So we're going to start the 6th string and just do this. Exercise 1 is just come off of it, and then come down on the 5th string, and then the 4th. All right. We also have the 2nd strongest part of the guitar for harmonics is the 7th fret. So you can sit here and you can just do the same thing we just did. Exercise number 2, hover right over it. Okay. And then you just try to come off the string. I mean, if I held it there, it still sounds, but you get to make sure it doesn't die out. Your finger's not over. Just come off the string whenever you can. As soon as you make sure the note sounds to come off. Now let's do the same thing at the 5th fret. You got to be very accurate here. It's not as strong here as it is at the 12th and the 7th. So all right. So I would just play through it like this, and then lay your finger flat across the whole thing and see if you can just get a big all at the same time. Do the same thing here. And at the 5th fret. So those are the 3 exercises at the 12th fret, the 3rd fret, the 7th fret, and the 5th fret. Now I'm going to do like a little harmonic etude that I wrote just to be able to work on. We can just play through it slow. And it just gives you a little musical thing that shows you what you could do to create. If you start stacking these harmonics, try to get them to ring together and bleed into one as much as they can. All right? So here's the etude. It's on the, if you're just watching the video, make sure you go to guitarlessons365.com and download the PDF download for this lesson. Just do a search on harmonics and you'll find this lesson. And you'll have the download, free download for you that'll have those 3 exercises and this last little harmonic etude. Okay, so here is the etude. I'm going to play the 12th fret 5th string harmonic, then over to the 12th fret 4th string, and then I'm going to come to the 7th fret 3rd string, and then down to the 4th fret 4th string 7th fret. Okay, and then the 3rd string 5th fret, 2nd string 7th fret, and then 1st string 12th fret, and then back to the 7th, the 7th fret 3rd string. So that we have this. Now you don't have to play it that fast, but just work it up. That's the first half of it, and then we do this. We start again, kind of the same way. 12 on the 5th, 12 on the 4th, 7 on the 3rd, and then 7 on the 4th. And then we have 5th fret, 3rd string, 5th fret, 5th string, and then the 12th fret, 3rd string. So we have this. All right, and then we're going to end it. We're going to do another phrase just like the first one. So that was just like the first time we went through it. And then we're going to end it with this little ending. So all together. Okay, so let's see what you do with that. You can speed it up and it probably sound pretty good kind of quicker. But play it however speed you're comfortable with. And that'll give you a good introduction to what you can do with harmonics, okay? So please comment and subscribe and let me know what you think. I appreciate it. Thanks. Bye-bye.